And welcome back to Jeff Koinange live at the Intercontinental Hotel, here with the man with the same name twice, Miguna Miguna. It's always a pleasure to have him on. He's not here all the time. He actually spends most of the year in Canada, and he's back home for a little while. Tweets coming in. Jeff Jr., what is it? Tweets coming in what? Fast and Furious is no longer thick and fast. This is Fast and Furious. Frederick Okango, you say? Miguna is back with brighter legal mind. Look at how he does his submissions on these issues of corruption. I am impressed. Miguna. Okay, I'm going to read a few more as we go along. Gerald Leparillo says, will Miguna navigate corruption terrain if appointed chair of EACC, since the big boys are untouchable? Miguna, it's true, the big boys are untouchable.
Who are the big boys? Because I thought the biggest boy is the president, and he's the one who said he has no tolerance to corruption. So if we are going to take tune from the big boy, then we have to do what the big boy says. The big boy did not say that the other big boys are untouchable. And so if you're given a job, and the president has said these people should be touched,
yeah,
and the constitution and the law says that they should be touched, you touch them.
Weren't you afraid of being killed, Miguna? Because let's face it, man, there's some drug barons, there's some...
No, but you see, that's a bad thought. Because is there anything that we would ever do if we were always afraid of getting killed? Even you discuss all manner of issues on this bench. You could also be afraid of getting killed.
Sure.
But you do it. We lawyers go to court every day to represent all manner of people. People accused of crimes, people suing even the government, and we still do our job. We would, if we were afraid of getting killed, we would never be able to do our job. The media exposes rot, corruption, and all manner of maladies in society. If we were all afraid of getting killed, the media would never do its job. So somebody has to stand up to the plate and do the job. And don't mind whether you're going to get killed or not. The person who is likely, who may be planning to kill you, can also get killed.
Sure.
So when they are coming to kill you, they should also be prepared that they can also die.
I like that. I like that. Good philosophy. Okay, speaking of not being afraid, Miguna, there was a whole bunch of appointments made by the president recently, parastatal appointments. You didn't get one, I didn't get one, it's okay, but...
I didn't look for one.
Neither did I, thank you. But there was a lot of controversy surrounding the appointments, Miguna.
There were.
What your thoughts?
There were positives and negatives. Let me start with the negative. I believe that there were concentrations in certain families, and that should never have happened. Some people were also appointed that I think have outlived their usefulness, either in terms of age or in terms of how many other positions they have held with no result, with no positive result. Some people also have no qualifications, like Alem Mendile. Really, what can he do? In anything other than politics. So I mention him because I think that is a disappointing appointment.
Sure.
Orokemo, who rejected his appointment, somebody who is already indicted and is wanted, is going through extradition. And then appointing members of the Nyachai family, 3 of them. That's a waste of appointment.
But they're qualified people. I mean, they're smart people.
No, it doesn't matter. You see, there are 40 million Kenyans, and these 40 million come from all families and all parts of Kenya. They all deserve something. You cannot take 3 appointments in one family. That is a no-no anywhere else in the world.
Despite meritocracy.
It doesn't matter, because they are not the only merited people. I mean, where did they go to school that nobody went to? What did they study that nobody has studied? What have they done that nobody has done? What is their character and integrity that nobody has? So on that basis, I think that is a waste of appointment. It's a political liability. Why do you want to invest on 3 people in one family?
But let me ask you this.
No, let me finish.
Okay.
These are very limited votes.
Yes.
There, the president made a mistake, I believe.
Okay, but if it was 3 from one Kikuyu family, let's face it,
yes,
there would have been an uproar. There would have been an uproar for a week.
We don't know if there were. And nobody has audited the appointments to find there were not. All I'm saying is that there are examples to suggest that something did not happen correctly. And then, of course, appointing people who are over 60, when we have millions of youth in this country who have gone to university and have no jobs. People who have finished from 4, some have gone to college and they have no jobs. You know?
Yeah.
And then, of course, the interesting thing, I have to bring this up.
Yes.
Because I know most people expect me to.
Yes.
I will bring it up.
Go on.
Raila's sister is appointed. She's over 60. She's probably over 64.
Yes.
She already served in the U.S. as a consular general. So she's already had an appointment before. Do they reject it because it is a Jubilee government appointing them? Do they say we are not going to take it because she's a mole, she's been appointed by Jubilee? No. They say she's qualified, she's a Kenyan, she's entitled to appointment. What happens when Rachel Mamo goes to the funeral of Fidel? And by the way, the president gave 2 helicopters, military helicopters, state resources to facilitate the burial. That was okay. Rachel Mamo stands up to read her speech. Just because she has been appointed by the president, she's booed. And she's called a traitor. So it means the only people who should be appointed by Jubilee or anywhere else by anybody else is the Odinga family, but nobody else. So that I had to take that swipe. Now, the good thing is that he extended that olive branch, the president.
Right.
At least appointing Odinga's sister is an indication that he doesn't hold a grudge, that he's ready to appoint people from all parts of the country and from whatever families. So that's a good thing. So I said there were good things and there were bad things.
Okay. My good friend Robert Alai, I'm sure you know him.
I know of him. I have never met the man.
Okay.
Yes.
He says, tell Miguna to come home. Nyando misses him. Nyando misses him.
Yes.
We need to unite and remove Outer and these people killing the sugar industry. Tell him that it has really flooded in Apondo Magena.
You have told me. I can't comment on Alai's...
but he's just informing you, you know?
I know.
They miss you.
Yeah, but Alai is involved in his own stuff, which I don't want to be involved in. He's fighting people there that I don't want to fight.
In Apondo...
You see, he has mentioned people's names there.
Yes.
That he wants to remove. I can't be recruited in his game. Let him go and remove those people himself.
But it looks like...
I am fighting a national... I'm fighting at the national level.
But Miguna, it looks
he
like...
wants to fight at the village level. He can fight at the village level. I am past the village level.
but it looks like Alai is warming up to you, my brother. He's warming up.
No, that's good. But the thing is, I don't want to fight at the village level. He can help me fight at the village level. That's good. I will say hongera to him.
Yeah.
But let me stay at the national level.
Dr. Kenneth Wameo, I don't know if you know him. He's a vet.
Okay.
Well-known vet. He says, I was taken aback when I heard Miguna ×2, Miguna, on JKL tonight. However, he has made my evening with Mumias. I lost 4 million shillings worth of investment in Mumias sugar harvest and allied. One man lost 4 meters.
That's sad to know. But there are villagers who have lost everything. Remember, the whole thing has collapsed.
Completely.
Completely.
It's dead.
It's dead.
And people are running free.
And it was a thriving, going concern. And it is dead. And somebody is saying that, oh, I left it thriving. How? Barely 1 year after you left, the thing is dead. So, of course, people, it's like a disease.
Yeah.
When you start getting the germs, the symptoms will not come immediately and you will not start suffering immediately.
Yeah.
You suffer afterwards. The disease first goes to all manner of places. The same thing. Eventually, the symptoms showed.
Sad.
And the illness has destroyed the institution, which was thriving.
A guy by the name of Zubair is saying, ask Miguna what of the 28 billion shilling scandal. We're talking about Moy teaching and referral.
Right.
28 billion shillings.
Those are allegations, serious ones, which unfortunately there are allegations and counter-allegations. I understand that the Deputy President has commented. I thought the comment from the Ministry of Health were more helpful to him, and he has just muddied the waters by first acknowledging that he was involved in the so-called negotiations. He was aware of it. He met Herbert Ojwang, and to tell you the truth, I know Herbert.
You do?
And I had seen the memorandum of understanding myself. So I know there was a memorandum of understanding. I know he was involved. We have seen the pictures. Let the truth come out. I hope the truth will come out.
You know, but like you keep saying, this is Kenya, Miguna. You know, this is Kenya.
Yeah, but we shouldn't be cynical. We should demand that the truth comes out.
Yeah,
and if somebody is found to have done something wrong, let them face the consequences,
okay,
no matter how big or how strong or how powerful.
Sure, we keep hearing that in the next few days, in the next couple of weeks, a couple of CSs, cabinet secretaries, will be arrested.
We have not seen the arrests.
No.
The president gave 60 days, was it not?
Yes.
When does it expire?
Soon.
We are watching. Let the president know we are watching. We are waiting, and as I suggested to some of his people when he made the announcement in Parliament, I was very happy. I was thrilled. I think that was the best State of the Nation address ever by a president of this country. I think his speech was the best, to tell you the truth.
Yep.
It was the best in delivery, and it was the best in content. And he apologized for past misdeeds by the government.
Yes.
That deserved a standing ovation, and he got it. And as one of the victims of that, period, I was very happy. Then he also promised, after delivering the list, that he's given them 60 days. Let's tell the president we are waiting for action. The people he appointed, these political appointees, should go without 60 days expiring. Those ones should have gone yesterday. On mere credible allegations, you should go as a political appointee.
Yeah.
Because you don't have to be convicted to be fired.
Correct.
You understand?
Correct.
There's no tenure in political appointments. Those ones should go. They're destroying the goodwill that Kenyans gave to his government. And if he does that and appoints credible, clean people that are able to deliver on their vision, Kenyans will vote Mr. Uhuru Kenyatta without a coalition.
Do you think, Miguna, because I think the president has the goodwill.
Yes.
He has, he has the right frame of mind to push this country forward.
He has expressed them.
But the people around him, Miguna, the people...
No, that's the excuse.
Come on.
No, today I want to tell Kenyans, this issue of the people around is always an excuse. Everyone surrounds themselves with the people they want. There are a lot of Kenyans out there, but you pick the ones you want around you. Those are the reflection of you. They were not picked by mistake. They were deliberately chosen. So if they are not doing anything that you want, get rid of them and surround yourself with the people that you want. And this excuse that whenever something goes wrong, the buck stops with the people around you is not right. The buck stops with the person we elected. And Kenyans elected one president, and he is Uhuru Kenyatta.
Don't you think he finds his hands tied behind him?
The hands are not tied. The Constitution gives him executive power and authority. Where are the hands tied? By what? The Constitution does not tie his hands. The law does not tie his hands. So what ties his hands?
I tell you what.
And he has the majority in Parliament.
I'll tell you what ties his hand. The fact that, for instance, Rift Valley was key in electing him.
Yes.
They brought a lot of votes into the tent.
Yes.
Half the Rift now is split. Isaac Ruto, the governor of Bomet, is seen as a rebel. He's still URP, just like the deputy president. Deputy president is being hammered left, right, and center. The president still needs to keep this tent intact.
Well, that's true, and that should trouble him. But you see, this conflict within URP is not a conflict between URP and TNA. It is an inter, not intra conflict. So it is a domestic conflict which is afflicting the DP. I don't know whether it is the former office of the Prime Minister's building that is cast, because everything was okay until he entered that office.
Yes.
And once he entered that office, it seems like something happened, even with him. The way he relates to his own party is different. Just the same way Raila did. When he entered that office, he destroyed ODM. You've seen how he has destroyed every single person he has worked with. Magarera, Babu, Miguna, everybody.
Yeah.
So it seems as if William Ruto is doing the same thing. He's destroying himself. He's destroying himself by becoming a dictator, by becoming an intolerant figure, by being associated with all manner of bad things, by talking too much, by trying to project an image of a strong man. These are not good things for a leader.
Yeah.
He wants to succeed President Kenyatta. Let him retreat. Let him accommodate dissent within his own party.
Even though he's being hammered every day, Miguna?
It does not matter. Those are criticisms. Let me tell you, from where I stand, I am better off with somebody criticizing me than a sycophant who doesn't. Because the person who is criticizing you is telling you the truth. He wants you to change. If he doesn't care, he would never tell you to change. So the person who wants you to change is your friend. Because if you change and you come together, you are stronger than if you are alone.
Right.
So I believe that if, let's assume, that Isaac Ruto's critiques of the DP are credible, that they are not just malicious political propaganda, then he should be able to understand them and he should be able to accommodate that. There was no reason, for example, I believe, that the deputy president had to go on a function and attack Gideon Moi, Honorable Kutuny, and the other people that he did. I thought that was completely unnecessary. Number one, he's more senior than these people. He has more power. He has more respect from the constituency where he comes from. And he could have called these guys and talked to them. Why would you do that publicly?
But it's no secret that people have smelled blood. The hyenas have smelled blood, and they see maybe the deputy president may not last to 2017. Maybe that's why Gideon has suddenly found a lot of confidence.
And politically, there is no problem with that, because you see, these are all politicians, and there's no politician who doesn't have an ambition. If you don't have an ambition, then you should not be in politics. In fact, even as a human being, anybody without a dream, without a vision, without an ambition is not worth living. Because what are you living for? Day by day?
Yeah.
Hoping for what? That Jesus is going to come and make you better?
Yes.
No. That's a pathetic life. So, these people are looking for something better. In fact, I would go as far as saying, even aspiring to replace the DP is not a bad thing. Even the DP nursing ambition of becoming president and replacing the president is not a bad thing, because it is natural. Now, the issue is, how do you do so? How do you navigate? Do you do it by destroying the house in which you live, like Isaac Ruto destroying URP? Now, after destroying URP, what does he do? Because he's also in a quandary.
He teams up with Cord.
He teams up with Cord at what? As what?
A running mate?
And then he's going to be chewed and spat out in 2 minutes. He knows, he has been there. He was there, and we chewed him out.
Yes.
Didn't we?
You know him.
I know him. Didn't ODM spit it out?
Yes.
Spit him out.
Correct.
The same way ODM is going to spit him out after the next elections. So let him not be deceived. Is he better than me? Or better than Ababu? Or better than Magarer? Or better than Balala? Or better than Mudavadi? Or better than Gilu? Or better than any of these people that Raila spat and chewed out? Or chewed and spat out?
Yes.
So he's not better than all of us. So why does he think he's going to survive where we did not? Let him think about that. Now, does he think he's ready to run for president in 2017?
Isaac Ruto?
Isaac Ruto. Is somebody misleading him? Like me saying now, I'm going to run with Uhuru Kenyatta. Like, are you crazy?
I'm glad you said that. What about Ruto, the other Ruto, running in 2017?
He can't. He can't.
DP.
It would be suicide. He can't.
Are you sure?
Of course I'm sure, 100% sure. And if he's not sure, I want to tell him, don't try. Yeah. You're
He has
better
the
off-
machinery.
Oh no.
He has
no.
a treasure trove. He has a cash cow.
A cash cow doesn't vote. Remember, Moi was richer and had more money in 2002 than Kibaki, and Kibaki defeated them. Remember, Raila was not as rich as Kibaki in 2007, and I can tell you, Raila defeated Kibaki.
Yes, we're going to go back to that.
In 2007.
He won in 2007?
He won. That's what Raila did. That one I'm going to say he did. You know me, I give it as it comes. I'm honest.
Yes.
When even my worst enemy gets something done,
yes.
I acknowledge it.
2013, who won?
2013, I think he lost.
Raila.
The reason why I'm saying I think is because Hassan also did some shenanigans here, and he did not come out very credibly. But based on the figures, he lost.
So,
And the Supreme Court said he lost.
yes.
Yeah.
So
And I'm
Ruto.
a lawyer, and I have to go with this, what the Supreme Court says.
So William Ruto, 2017.
No way. He has to stick with Uhuru or he's dead. He's going nowhere. He has to stick with Uhuru. Yeah. If anybody lies to him that he can ally with anybody else and win,
Yes.
I would tell Uhuru, tackle tribalism, corruption, and insecurity, and you win without any of these busybodies.
Seriously?
Without a coalition.
No coalition,
No coalition. Kenyans will vote him on his record. Kenyans are looking for a leader, a statesman, a person who means what they say and say what they mean. And if the Honorable Uhuru Kenyatta can deliver it, he will defeat them anytime he runs.
What about Baba?
Who? Baba who? Who's Baba?
No.
I don't call anybody Baba.
While you were away, Baba became Baba.
The Joker cannot be president.
But you know, they're looking at
He's not going to be president.
they're looking at Nigeria, some of them, and saying Buhari tried 4 times.
Buhari was already a president, remember?
Yes.
Buhari was a strong man.
Yes.
So can you compare Buhari with Raila Odinga? Does Raila Odinga know how to run a country? He doesn't know how to run ODM. He doesn't know how to run any of his counties. He doesn't know how to run anything. Has he run anything successfully? How is he going to run a country? This man cannot run a country. Okay?
But he's going to stand in
He
17.
can organize campaigns, because you know rallies, what it involves
Yes.
is that you have money and you have a lot of unemployed youth that can come to a rally and they clap at you for you. That's all. But that's not running a machinery. Does he know what it involves to take power? I asked them the last time, even if you are voted, do you know how to enter the State House road, the gate? Do you know how to get there? You could be elected, but will you get through the State House road and go into State House?
Through gate D.
Yeah, whatever gate. And then once you get in, to get power, the instruments, and to maintain the instruments of power. Does he know how to do that?
But you said he won in 2007.
But that's why he did not get into State House, because he won, but he did not get sworn in. I was trying to make him get sworn in. I was trying to tell him how to get sworn in, and he refused.
What do you mean he refused?
But Raila refused. He's not president. He's the one who refused to be president. He would be president.
Today,
He
then.
would be president even today, because this would be
His second
this would
term.
have been his second term.
Yeah.
But he had refused because he's a coward. Look at Ivory Coast, Cote d'Ivoire.
Yes.
Who is president?
Ouattara.
And why is he president?
Because Gbagbo.
And he was not sworn in. Remember, he won and he
Yes.
was not sworn
Yes,
in.
yes, yes.
He got himself sworn in. So why couldn't Raila do the same thing that Ouattara did? Because Raila is Raila and Ouattara is Ouattara. Why do you think Mugabe is still president when the other guy beat him?
Yes. Changirai.
Because Changarai is Changarai, just like Raila. They are friends. They don't know how to get power.
I think it's only fair. I think it's getting a little hot in here. It's getting a little steamy. Somebody pull the pin. Somebody call Reki. The Sonko Rescue Squad is underwater. Oh my, oh my. Miguna Miguna's calling it like he sees it. Wow! We need to talk some more of this, man. We need to talk some more. People are wondering whether you still harbor ambitions of being Nairobi governor.
Ambitions, yes.
But you can't beat Sonko, you know that. You can't beat Sonko. Nobody in their right minds can beat Sonko.
So you have elected him?
I haven't. It's just obvious.
You have elected him governor?
No, it's obvious.
So you have a governor in 2017?
It's obvious.
Okay, so let's wait and see. Maybe he is. Maybe I will back him. I don't know.
Aha.
Maybe.
Ah, right.
You know, politics, they
strange
say
bedfellows.
They say a day in politics is a very long time, right?
Yes.
Yeah, so.
Oh my. Wamiguna. What a show. Keep tweeting at Koinange Jeff, the hashtag Miguna ×2. JKL takes a break. We'll be back plenty more after this break. Back in a moment.